So this Paradyne modem, Paradyne modems we're using to transport v.24 from a remote site with a base station or a receiver on them over a T1. The v.24 cable on the remote end is a straight through v.24. So there's some settings in these modems that we need to change in order to get them to sync up and operate. So I'm going to take you through them real quick. So the first thing we need to do is to try to get this focused in here and contrast good. We got a right arrow to where it says test and config. To select config, you got to press F3. And then we're going to press F1, load, edit, area from active operating. And I'm going to choose to edit this. This says DTE interface. So I need to set the clock on this. So I'm going to hit F1 to select this. And I got to get down to step 8. So this says a synchronous mode. And it should be on synchronous, which it is. So this is step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're on transmit clock source. And it should be set to internal. Right now it's on external. I'm going to use the right arrow. And it goes to internal. To accept this command or this feature, I'm going to press F2. Okay, right now I'm going to go down to the next, and right there is the bottom of it. So I'm going to press end. That'll take us out of it. Back to DTE interface. So I'm going to use the right arrow to go to leased line. Now it says leased line. I'm going to press F1 to select it. And for remote end where the receiver is, there should be 4-wire answer. It currently says 4-wire originate. So to change this, I'm going to right arrow. There is 4-wire answer. To select that, press F2. So now I'm going to go down to step 4 and change the wire line output. So 2, 3, 4. Right now it's at 0 dBm. I'm going to right arrow, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Once I got to 15, I'm going to press F2 to accept that. Our T1s have no loss, so we got to lower down the line level to 15 to make these modems work. Press next until all the way to the end. So now I can press F1. It'll take me to the main menu. I'm going to press the up arrow once. It says choose the function, edit or save. I'm going to hit save because I made changes. I'm going to press save edit to active. I pressed F1 to do that. Now it's going to reboot itself. It's going to training because right now the other modem needs to be set. So I'm going to pause the video and go to the other modem. This is the comparator side modem, which is hooked up near the MLC8000. It's on port 2 is going to be the port that we're hooking up to. So we got to make a few setting changes on this. Right now it says training. We're not synced up yet. So I'm going to right arrow until we get to config. And I'm going to press F3 to select config. I'm going to press F1 to load from active area. F1 to edit. We're on DTE interface. Press F1. So I got to go to step 8. Synchronous is good. Ignore is good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta change this TX clock source to RXC loop. So then when I want to select that, I'm going to press F2. I'm going to go down to, that's the end, press end. It's taking us back to DTE interface. I want to right arrow over to leased line and press F1. So the leased line mode is, we want to change that to say 4-wire originate. There's 4-wire originate. 4-wire answer is a choice. 2-wire originate. So I'm going to go back to 4-wire originate. Press F2 to select that. I'm going to press, go down the transmit line level. 3, 4. That's step 4. So this is the transmit line level. I want to use the right arrow and go down to minus 15 with this, since our T1s have no loss. So I'm down to minus 15. I want to press F2 to select that. And then I'm going to hit next until it says end. Press that again. I'm going to press up arrow. It's going to say choose function, edit or save. I'm going to choose save. Save edit area to active. Press F1. This thing's going to reboot. And it should come up online. The modem should train to the other synchronize up. It's in training right now. There, now it's the modem's online. The MLC8000's happy. The v.24 is happy on the receiver. So on the back of the MLC8000, there's a pink cable plugged into the comms, and that goes to the back of the modem. The phone line for lease plugs into this red wire. Pins 1 and 2 are transmit. Pins 7 and 8 on the RJ45 are receive. Just to go over this again, since the screen's in a pretty good spot here. So we're going to right arrow until this says configuration and text. Press configuration, F3, and then I'm going to load it from the active area. Press F1. So right there it says choose, edit, and save. So I'm going to edit, and right now it's on DTE interface. So I can press F1, and I'm going to go down to step 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as you can see, this is the comparator side, which is set to RXC loop. That's good. So I'm going to scroll. I'm going to let this go all the way to end. There's the end. Press one more time, and it'll get us back out in the main menu. So I'm going to scroll to another menu. Right arrow to line level. Press F1 to select that. The comparator side should be 4-wire originate. This is the originating modem. And then, so that's step 1, and step 4 is the wire line. So 2, 3, 4, there's our wire line. If you wanted to change it, you would right arrow. Just accept the change, press F2. So I'm going to just hit next, 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 next. When you hit end, it'll take us back to the main menu. So to get out of this, just press the up arrow. it's going to ask us if we've made changes or not. So I'm going to choose save. I'm going to save those to the active area in this modem. And when I do this, press F1, command complete. I didn't make any changes, so it's not going to reboot. But you can press this here button, it'll take us out to the main menu. Here's another neat little feature of these modems. You can right arrow to where it says status, but passed it up. Press F3 for status, hit VF. It'll tell us what our signal quality is, which is excellent. Status, there's a few different things, test, remote, but usually once they're online, then you don't really have to mess with them anymore. So that's what it looks like when it's online. It's receiving and transmitting data. The MLC8000 is happy. The MLC8000, when it's configured with a modem, is set to internal clock. So it's providing the clock for the modem. So when using a v.24 modems with an ASTRO TAC in the wire line, the ASTRO area, external transmit clock needs to be disabled. The modem's going to provide the clock. It'll recover the clock from there. So this is my lease line interface. Pins 1 and 2 are transmit, 7 and 8 are receive. And then, so that's on the remote end. I just have a short 2-foot cable made up right here. I'm going to show the other end. Notice the cable's flipped here. The orange is on the left. So 1 and 2 are transmit, 7 and 8 are receive. And this is on the comparator side. Well, that's how these modems speak to each other and transport their data. I hope that helps you configure a Paradyne modem for v.24 use.